throw it at or something. Or rock throw would be great. What day is your friend coming? Do you know?
I just got to tell him what time or what day to show up.
Yeah, just any of these days. Just come. Won't take long to interview.
Yeah, it won't take long. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll ask Frank if he wants to take you on there, but maybe Wednesday.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Okay.
I think you can see me on this. Can you see me on it?
Okay, so I filmed this with a cheap body camera, just a little small camera,
see your outline.
and it's got infrared on it, but it wasn't as good. It's not as good as
Yeah,
I thought it was going to come out.
I see where you're at. Yeah.
That's not a red light there. How close are we to the highway there?
It's about a quarter mile.
Is there a highway down here?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see nothing from it from
I
here.
just saw a red light.
Uh huh.
I saw a red light. It moved from left to right really fast. Like really fast.
So this is mostly just showing you our experience here during the night too. So that's why I went ahead with this video.
God, are you bloody sure there's no cars right there? I saw it again.
Yeah.
There is something streaking back and forth right there. So it went this way. What? It went that way, and then back that way. See it? I'm not seeing things. I saw it twice.
Yeah. No, there's no way you're seeing the road from here.
Well, let's take a walk down there.
Yeah, we should do.
I know what I saw. And what I saw was light.
Yeah.
Light, like a red and white.
Yeah.
Okay, so this spot right here that we're at, we've had a lot of things happen right here at this one spot. From eye shine at night, a stick or something being thrown at us.
Is there a place where
A lot of different strangeness going on here, even stuff during the day. Some loud pops during the day, right there in front of Winnett. A lot of things here happen right here in this time. But this is at night like this, the sound travels a lot more.
This is probably where it was.
You don't hear the traffic like that
Okay.
as loud during the daytime. So at night time you're hearing the traffic because the sound travels a lot more at night with everything being really quiet.
The first time I saw it,
Yeah.
it went.
So right here we walked down there and we're standing right there where it had been. We had been seeing the lights flashing going across the trail, and there's nothing there. On one side you got trees, palmettos and trees. On the other side is the fence, and then the cypress trees and stuff that go on back into the river, and there's nothing there. There's no kind of openings in the trails or nothing. It's just one trail that goes down into towards the river.
It would have been right about here.
Yeah.
That's where I would have seen it, right in here.
Wow.
But what I'd like to know is there a space here? There is a light over there.
That's got to be that house.
Yeah.
That's across the river.
But what I saw was moving.
Yeah. Yeah. See, there's no way you can see the traffic from here.
Yeah.
Back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. And I actually thought it was headlights from cars.
Yeah.
But there is no spaces there.
No, there's
space
not.
for
No.
something to run this way.
No, there's
And
not.
at the speed that it was moving,
Yeah.
it moved fast.
Yeah.
Really fast.
I know red orbs is common.
What's that?
I know that red orbs is common to be seen.
Yeah, well this was red and white.
Yeah.
Just like car headlights.
Okay.
As if it was moving back and forth.
Yeah.
The thing is, when I shine my light on it, it made no effect to it.
So we've been here at nighttime and daytime quite a few times, and there's no way you can see the traffic from where we're standing right here, where we're at. There's no way to see any kind of lights from traffic. But this is what your mind does. Your mind's trying to rationalize what's happening, what you're seeing, and it makes you think you're seeing a car go by or something like that. Your mind tries to rationalize to our modern day thinking.
I just saw that light again.
Yeah, I've seen it too. I saw the same thing.
So is there
It's like it was there for a second and then gone.
Yeah, it was gone.
Yeah.
Is there car headlights down there? Like, do you think there's a road?
No, there's not. No.
Well, then I'm glad that you saw what I saw.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it was like just a flash. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that? Troy?
What I saw when I was sitting down there before,
Yeah.
I saw white lights. I went like, it was like a movement up there. But very short, and I thought it was the highway.
Yeah, I saw red and white.
I didn't see the red.
I saw red and white. That's what I saw.
But I did see something. There's no question I saw something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all seeing lights in
Yeah.
the forest. Now, if we can capture it on film, that would be amazing. And Tim and I just saw a red light, just for a second. I mean, unless it was somebody with a flashlight running back and forth.
When you saw it, was it up high or was it down low?
It was about maybe head high to me.
Okay,
Maybe head high.
that can make sense.
Did you see something?
No, we were just discussing where he saw the light,
Yeah.
and I saw mine about the same time.
Are you sure it couldn't be the headlights on?
Wait, did we just see? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be the glow of the headlights?
I don't know, it's possible maybe.
I don't know. Did you see that at
I
all?
saw that, yeah. I saw that flash go by.
But I didn't hear traffic.
No, I didn't either.
I didn't either.
No.
And that's exactly what I saw.
Yeah.
But imagine going one way and then the other way too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy.
No.
I don't remember it being that far down though. I remember it being like much further up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't see any. I don't hear any traffic. When I see
So
the
Troy
light.
was being a big help with us here too. He was doing a lot of the camera work for Jason, helping him with the camera and filming.
Okay, good.
So he was a lot of help out here with us.
Hey, toward tomorrow I'll show you something that me and Chris discovered with the tri-field meter about the magnetic. I'll show you all that tomorrow in the daytime. It's making me think there's a way that they're opening the portals that has something to do with it. So I'll show that to y'all tomorrow.
I don't know enough about the tri-field meters.
He discovered it on accident too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You did?
My friend Chris that I've been going out with and we've been doing experiments and stuff. He discovered something by accident with the tri-field meter about the magnetism.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I'll show you all that tomorrow in the daylight. I thought I saw a flash of light go across. I'm just wondering if it's vehicles, can it just be the taller ones? The ones that are higher up where you can see them over the bridge maybe?
Well, if anyone could,
Like a big truck or something? Yeah.
if anyone would be able to see it more, it would be you. You seem like you're taller.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I can barely see it over a fire hydrant. So, you know, I'll never be a firefighter. Yeah. I saw a white light again.
I saw that too. That's not the road. That's closer.
Yeah. See?
That's closer. Yeah.
It was closer.
Yeah.
So where we were seeing this was probably around 5 foot tall,
So happy that you see
5
it.
foot high
Yeah,
off the
uh-huh.
ground
Thinking I was
that were shooting across the
going,
trail.
you know, like
They were shooting
3
horizontally
hours
across
sleep,
the
and
trail.
I'm just seeing things. So when I first saw them, they were bright.
Yeah.
Like they were very bright and very streaky.
Yeah.
And much closer and way, way down there.
Yeah, I don't think you were seeing traffic.
Well, you did say you saw orbs here once.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
So So it's interesting that
Yeah.
we see lights again.
Mm-hmm.
But like what Floyd just said, you know, we all saw those lights again
Yeah.
together, but there was no traffic.
There it goes again too, and that's closer. That's not traffic there. What I just saw.
Yeah. What color was it?
It was white.
White?
Whitish, yeah.
And so what would I see that would be red? Like usually brake lights, but it would be pretty low.
Yeah, that would be too low because that bridge, if they're going over that bridge has got a high concrete thing on the east side of the rails.
I wish I knew how the road turns, how the highway turns. Like, I feel as if the road keeps going that way.
It does angle off in front of us.
So Jason is a very good researcher. He's a real researcher. He spent a week here with me, and we spent the whole week out in the woods. There was a few nights that we camped, just me and him camped. There was some nights that we were able to come back to the house here and charge our batteries and download our memory cards and clear them, things like that. Have a nice dinner. So he's a really good researcher. He don't mind getting out in the woods at night. He's not afraid of anything out there, just like me. There was a time we got really close to coyotes and had coyotes howling within like 30 yards of us, really close. So I'll be showing that here too. I'll be releasing that too as we go. So be watching for Jason's Searching for Sasquatch. It's going to be called Tim T Skunk Ape Tracker. So watch for that later on in the year, in the fall. So the more I got to know Jason and we talked and spent time together and me and him being out in the woods at night together and neither one of us being afraid and stuff, but he told me about some of the things that he's had happen to him out in the woods, just like I have. He has actually seen a Bigfoot running, just like I have, and where mine, I saw two at different times, one daytime and one nighttime, and he saw the same thing, but he saw a black one running, and he described the exact same thing as what I saw. It was running so fast, it was not human. A human couldn't run that fast. It was quick, like superhuman speed. And that's what I saw in the two different sightings I had where they were running. Mine, one was about my height, about 6 foot, maybe 7 foot tall. Big gray Sasquatch. It was running really fast. The one I saw at night was a red one. It was a juvenile. It might have been 5 foot tall. Maybe not even that. And it was running really fast. It didn't start running until I got within like maybe 6 or 7 feet of it, because it was dark. It was nighttime, and it jumped up and took off running. So Jason has seen the same thing, but he's seen a black one do it.
You got it.
Everybody's leaving. Say bye, Ty. Say bye.
Alright. We'll see you tomorrow. Alright.
So I like working with other people, other Bigfoot researchers. I've enjoyed that in the past. You can learn from each other. I always try to say that. You learn together, you learn from each other, and you learn together. And you, like me, I'm a tracker, and I focus on tracks. So I've learned about tree structures and things like that from other researchers. So it's the same thing. Like it was the same thing with Jason. Jason was here for a week, and he was learning from me about tracking and some of the things like here being in the swamps. And at the same time, I was learning from him about filmmaking, about how to some things about the drone, flying the drone. I learned from him. I also learned some things about like shooting videos. I learned some things from him.
Beautiful outside though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I mean, this is one of the this is one of the best parts about looking for these creatures is being outside and seeing stuff that only, what was it, 13% of the population sees.
Yeah.
Not very many people go out at night.
No, not really. They don't. No.
And just think, 1 o'clock in the morning, the whole sky will be nothing but frickin' stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they say that it's one out of like 4,000 or 5,000 go into the forest at night. Like just one out of like 5,000 go into the forest at night, and I mean going into the forest, like hiking in.
Yeah.
We're not talking about campers, because campers usually go to a spot
Yeah.
and then they just sit around the campfire.
Yeah. Yeah.
But people that actually go in, hunters don't count, because hunters will start at when it's dark, but on like an hour and a half before sunrise.
Yeah, before sunrise. Yeah.
So just people like you and I, right? They, you know. I met a few Bigfoot researchers that I looked up to. Well, when I went out with them, I was very disappointed because they never really went into the forest. And they actually told me that they would run for their lives and leave me. And here I'm like going, what? Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran for his life, he said. He told me. He said that. He said, no, you're on your own. I'm not sticking around. And I'm like, what? I'm like, he just acts so badass, but then when it comes to...
Yeah.
And even...
So as you can tell here, I delete the names. I don't want the what Jason's talking about. I don't want the names. I wouldn't do that to him. I'll just leave the names out.
Yeah.
Nope. He doesn't go into the forest at night. Fuck no. That guy's fucking chicken shit. Like literally chicken shit. Like all he did was complain. The whole time.
Really?
Oh. I could not believe it. He did not know how to make a footprint. He didn't know how to cast a footprint.
Yeah. Wow.
And any sound, he was like behind me. I'm not kidding. I was like, I was so, because I looked up to he's this big adventurer and you know, world famous and being on TV and you know, being into the belly of Africa. And then I'm like, I go out with him and he is literally nothing like that. He's scared. He wants to go back to the truck.
Yeah.
He is, you know, he's every little crack. He's like, oh, what if it's a bear? Oh, that's what he sounds like. Oh my God, what if it's a wolf? Oh, you know what? We should go. Whoa, oh, what's that? Yeah. And I'm like wanting to go off it. I'm like, well, let's go. No, we're gonna get lost. Don't be stupid. We're just gonna sit here, like on the road. You know. Who else? Same thing. So disappointed. He does not go. He does not research. He does not. He does not go.
No.
You know, once the cameras stop rolling, that's it. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't research anymore. Like he just he doesn't. He'll drive up and he'll park and that'll be it. He won't go into the forest. What you see is on TV is basically he's with like 10 10 crew members following him. And a couple of them have guns.
Yeah.
Like rifles. And yeah, he doesn't just go off and, you know. And
yeah.
I was really disappointed. Like really disappointed with that.
So don't believe everything you see on TV. All these TV shows and Bigfoot TV shows, even a lot of the documentaries. Don't believe all the stuff you're seeing on TV. So some of these shows are like that. Either they won't really show anything, or they'll be out there doing stuff that's not real. They'll be making stuff up out there. So that's for TV, for entertainment. So watching Carl Crusher the other night, he was talking about that, where he had a producer come out and met with him and was wanting to do a TV show with him, and he was wanting to have Carl Crusher do a scene while he was there, just running through the woods or acting scared, like they had something that scared him, and Carl said, "No, I'm not doing that. That's fake." So you got to have watch for stuff like that. Some of that stuff's just for entertainment.
Who else was it that I was like, I went out with and I was, oh. Man, I was so disappointed with him. There's another one.
Yeah.
Once the camera stopped rolling, he's done. He will just sit off to the side. He told me, I don't want to be here. He's not a people person. He acts like he is. He's grumpy. He complains. And his backpack only weighs like 20 pounds. Even though they say that it's like 60 or 70 pounds. And it's not. For TV, they weigh it down. But when I went out with him, he just wasn't very nice. He just was. He complained. He just once he told me. When the camera stopped rolling, he leaves. He either drives or gets on a plane and goes back to his work.
Yeah.
That's it. He doesn't. He doesn't round up a bunch of people. He doesn't do what we are doing right now. And say, let's go look for Bigfoot. No, he doesn't. Once the cameras start rolling, he's done. I was so disappointed. And I was so excited to meet him too. And then to find out that he isn't what,
I figured they had like more of a crew. It wasn't just them out there by themselves.
No, each person has a camera person and a sound person following them, and there is a producer, like it's called an on-ground producer, in the field. It's a field producer.
Okay.
Which follows him around and tells him what he should say. So I want you to say this, and he'll say it. They have it all written down.
So also, I've had some of the same experience like that Jason has, like he's talking about. There's some researchers that I stay away from because all they want to do is get famous, and I don't want anything like that. I don't make any money from this. I'm out here doing this and just showing people what I'm experiencing, what I'm finding. I'll show thermal footage and things like that are it's up to you if you want to believe it or not. But like I'm out here really showing something. And also when I was getting everything lined up where we were camping, I was reserving campsites. I was getting some of the other Bigfoot researchers lined up to go out with us. A couple of people to interview, for Jason to interview while he was here, things like this. So I had one Bigfoot researcher that wanted me to pay him, give him money to come out with us. And I was like, no, I don't make any money doing this. I'm doing this, and I thought he would have been doing this too, as far as just being out here showing people what he's finding and doing this for the experience, just like I am. So I was like, no. So we didn't go out with him. But I took Jason around to a lot of really good places, and we found a lot of really good stuff. He did a lot of really good filming. You'll see when the movie comes out. And we had a really good time together. He was able to interview a couple of Bigfoot researchers. So I have quite a few good areas, and I took Jason to several places. And there wasn't enough time to take him everywhere I wanted to go, to do all the different areas that I wanted to show him and go to. There just wasn't enough time. But he had plenty of good experience here and good filming. So make sure you're watching for his documentary when it comes out later in the fall, later this year, Searching for Sasquatch. So everything you're seeing here this daytime is exactly where we were. This is right where we were. In the drone footage, we walked down in here to where we were seeing the lights flashing across the trail. So as you can see, there's nothing there. Right, I've got more stuff coming, and I'll just release some videos with Jason, just a little bit here and there, as well as some of my other stuff here that we've been doing over the last year or so. I'll just keep releasing stuff here and there, as well as the new stuff I'm doing now.